First,
I feel the master. I feel it.
Now, while it might be the annual Primal Awards, folks, that's not going to stop us from some wrestling action. And we got a good first-time matchup for you as this man makes his first entrance ever here at the Primal compound. He is a true live wire and one half of SoCal's most dangerous tag team.
making his Primal debut, fighting out of a gridiron, weighing at 235 pounds. He is one half of Live Danger, Mr. Electric, Livewire Charlie.
The aura, the energy palpitating out of this man. There's no quick when it comes to Livewire Charlie, Mr. Electric. He's got a tall glass of water ahead of him, a redwood tree of a competitor.
And his opponent,
And a man who was in the running for 2025 Wrestler of the Year, who was champion at the beginning of this year in that historic one-year reign. He is the freshest man in the room, fresher than you. And tonight, Livewire Charlie's gonna have to bring 110% if he's gonna take down this man.
making his way to the ring, fighting out of El Cajon, California, weighing at 222 pounds. He is the freshest man in the room, fresher than you, Jeremiah Fresher.
You know, I may not like Jeremiah Fresh, and I don't think a lot of the people here at the Primal compound do either, but you gotta respect the man for sticking with the black tie. You know, this is a award show, ladies and gentlemen. We want to make sure we're looking our best here on camera, and I gotta respect Jeremiah Fresh. Again, freshest in the room. Fresher than Livewire Charlie for sure. He's going to show that tonight. Again, Livewire Charlie, first time here at the Primal compound, train at the New Japan Academy, a staple of Circle 6. This man, Ario, I mean, for my money, is a competitor that SoCal should keep their eyes on.
I can't keep my eyes off of him. Look at this physique, Mansfield. I mean, truly, probably one of the most stacked and conditioned opponents Jeremiah Fresh has ever taken on here at Primal Rage.
We know he's one half of Live Danger, right next to Danger Ross. Jeremiah Fresh, again, we've seen him go against big men, but this man is jacked to the gills.
And Mr. Electric himself, I can already tell, most electrifying build he's got right now. Of course, the Fresh Maker himself has to prove himself time and time again. And there's the lockup. Collar and elbow, really pressing that forearm into the jaw of Jeremiah Fresh I'm seeing right now.
Again, such good technical wrestling is taught at the New Japan Academy, and we're seeing it on full display with Livewire Charlie as he muscles Jeremiah Fresh to the corner, but of course, Fresh not gonna allow that to happen. Both men, looking to get the power, and it's Jeremiah Fresh right now. No, Livewire Charlie pushing back. Montagna's gonna have his hands full in our opening contest here.
I'm seeing a hair grab. There's a hair grab going on right now, Mansfield. I don't think Montagna was able to spot it, trying to break it up right now, but it looks like Livewire Charlie caved himself.
Can't put it past Jeremiah Fresh to go underhanded, but again, it worked in his favor as he was the man who was able to muscle or out-muscle Livewire Charlie. You can see, and it's got muscle on muscle, shoulders on shoulders.
And once again, though, we are dealing with athletic men. Just because you got a low body fat percentage doesn't mean you can't be athletic in this business. And look at this now, trying to dry himself up a little bit, going for a real test of strength.
Oh, there we go, looking for that Greco-Roman grip, but oh no, switching the hand.
That's often Fresh trying to pull the mind games here. Let's see if he's met his match. All right.
Yeah, gotta hand it to Livewire again, trying to not only play a physical game, but a mental game, maybe trying to get in the head of Jeremiah Fresh early on. Now reaching for the ropes again, trying to maybe break the hold.
No backing out now. Oh, already applying a solid hold onto the wrist. drag.
Very good arm there, and a good headlock takeover, side headlock from our former heavyweight champion. Again, a man who, as we said in the opening contest while he was making his entrance, a man who, at the beginning of 2025, had that 1 year long reign as Primal heavyweight champion. We called him the Forever Champ.
Well, all things must come to an end. All things must come to pass, too, as Jeremiah Fresh is looking to try and grow and improve himself. Maybe in this match, this trial by fire, and in that shoulder tackle, he might find it.
Now looking to hit the ropes. Oh, up and over by Livewire Charlie. Looking for a hip toss. No, Jeremiah Fresh able to get the hip toss, showing he's hipper than Charlie here tonight.
You gotta remember too, Mansfield, both these men well over 220, 230 pounds. These are sizable athletes. And of course now representing Montano, trying his very best to deal with these large men.
Yeah, that's a lot of mass to move, and you can see the muscles on Livewire Charlie, but there's a deceptive strength that comes from Jeremiah Fresh. While he might not be as jacked as Livewire over here, he's surely got the strength advantage as we saw. And now, potentially going for another test of strength again.
Oh! Ain't this something? There is a little bit of a ticked-off aggressiveness to Livewire Charlie right now. I think he's had up to here with, of course, Jeremiah Fresh's games. He hasn't really been doing too much antics, I would say.
Again, this is the man who, on the weekends for fun, goes to bars and gets in fights. This is a man who knows what it takes to rumble with the best. And now, send Jeremiah over. No, up and over. Oh, hit that shoulder.
Wow. Big right, straight to the dome.
Again, has that speed, but it worked against him there. Taking a hard land and going up. Back body drop.
Almost touched the air vents there. And a beautiful drop kick to follow it up.
Wow, picture perfect there from Jeremiah Fresh. Sends Charlie to the outside of the ring.
And Fresh has been showing a somewhat dominant display here in this match. He's been taking it very methodically. Patience is the name of the game here, and he's recovering very well as Livewire Charlie seems to be getting to antics with the audience.
Yeah, as we know, Jeremiah Fresh had a barn burner of a match against Tariq Tarvos in our main event just 2 weeks ago at Primal Rage. He looked to have it won until Tariq went underhanded and just was too much for Jeremiah Fresh. But tonight, he's looking to get potentially to the upper echelon of Primal Rage. Get back into contention.
Right in the upper echelon right there.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire here for this holiday edition of Primal Rage. And Livewire Charlie got him right in the nuts. Talk about a nutcracker.
Definitely lit up a tree there. Let's see if our friend Jeremiah Fresh might be able to recover. But Livewire Charlie now finding his rhythm, it seems. Circuitry has been made through. There's a cover. Not that strong of a connection.
Very cocky cover there from Livewire Charlie. Wanting to prove that, you know, he is better than Jeremiah Fresh any way he can. Get him in the corner again. Oh! Look at those chops.
Oh! A meaty chop on that one. You can already see the chest of Jeremiah reddening.
Oh, chop so loud they'd make Prinky proud.
Yeah, the audience can feel it too. I know.
See Jeremiah Fresh in a world of hurt there over in the corner.
That's always the issue with chops. Is it going to end the match? No, but is it going to cause so much pain? It's going to absolutely shoot his central nervous system down.
Jeremiah Fresh was so confident in the opening contest here in those opening moments, but now Livewire Charlie is really taking it to him, but no, able to sidestep, somehow was able to evade that massive shoulder tackle.
And that is something we often don't give credit to Fresh. Oh, he is quite good at evasiveness, but he couldn't necessarily dodge that strike.
He's a reversal specialist, but tonight, you said it right, got jaw-jacked with that strike from Livewire Charlie.
Oh,
again, he is live and dangerous here at the Primal compound, and no, Irish reversal. Jeremiah Fresh sends him potentially for another hip toss. Oh! Short arm clothesline.
Absolutely took his head off there. And the kick out still a 2.
See, that took a lot out of Jeremiah Fresh, but not enough to get the 3 count for Livewire Charlie as he continues to jaw-jack with the Primal Faithful, who have no love lost for this new debut.
See that Livewire Charlie is all in it for himself. Oh, Mr. Electric setting him up. Oh, and choking the life out of him. 235 pounds in the trachea and ropes of Primal Rage.
Listen, a chop to the chest is one thing, but a back slap is just disrespectful. And you gotta think for Jeremiah Fresh, he's gonna start to get angry.
Ooh. Gorgeous.
A little bit of a gut wrench there, straight to the midsection. You can see taking the wind out of our former forever champ.
Oh, but he's not done yet, though. Pushing up onto him for the pin. All right. It seems here Mr. Livewire, Mr. Electric, is acting a little too disrespectful right now. Not only for Mr. Montano, but the man he's facing off.
All right, that's our first push-up pin here in the Primal compound. Am I correct?
A push-up pin? Yeah, I could definitely say I've never seen that before, but first times for everything here. This debuting wrestler here for Primal Rage, he's been all over, and he's showing, San Diego, just what he means.
Will Christmas come early for Livewire Charlie, or will it be Jeremiah Fresh's day here at the Primal compound as he continues, to just dish out blows to a down Jeremiah Fresh.
Just smothering the poor guy. I mean, it almost is weird, Mansfield, to say I feel a little sorry for Jeremiah Fresh during this.
Listen, cannot catch a breath. It's being very reminiscent of what we saw in that main event just 2 weeks ago against Tariq Tarvos. You know, he was able to evasive maneuver. Oh!
Nice!
Second rope crossbody.
But he might have taken all of them to do that crossbody, though, Mansfield.
Again, it was his evasiveness that was able to get him away from Tariq Tarvos in our main event of Primal Rage. But here, he's got to use that evasiveness to get away from Livewire Charlie. Again, the power is not in Fresh's favor, but the speed sure is.
Well, he's got some gas left in the tank, and with a lariat following it up. Oh, a jumping lariat there. Look how much height he got on it.
Full steam ahead from Mr. Fresh. Gets him up for a power slam right in the middle of the compound.
Oh, and now Livewire's feeling on the lower lumbar. Teeth gritted in pain. Fresh making the call. Oh, Papa Mentos with that kick.
Who's Fresh? Jeremiah is.
Good cover.
Washing the face of Livewire, but not enough to put him away.
Fresh gave a valiant display there, but it might have been all he had. Former champion, of course, has been known to have endurance and reserves. However, going up against so many opponents week after week, you can already see it's accumulating to that lumbar.
You got to think he's got to continue the onslaught of Livewire Charlie now, potentially go for a sky high, no, right in the eyes from Charlie. Kick to the midsection.
Got to scout it perfectly.
Looking for Charlie Plex.
Signature of, wait a second there.
That double underhook suplex was not enough to put away Jeremiah Fresh, but that was Charlie's kill shot.
Oh, and you can tell, too, he thought he'd really put Fresh away. He's getting pissed now.
Whether it's singles matches or tag action, that has put away a lot of opponents for Livewire Charlie, but we're gonna Let's Go Fresh chant on the Primal compound.
You never thought you'd hear the day, my friend. And look at this Livewire Charlie. Like I said, no love lost. He has absolute spite for the San Diego crowd.
Looking for another potential gut-wrench powerbomb.
Hey,
Jeremiah going dead weight.
Using his legs, though, to his advantage. Keeping it in place. Whooping cover. No! Could have stolen it there.
Yeah, out in the nick of time. Now with that low kick. Hitting the ropes.
Oh, doing a sunset. Hey, Mike. No.
Charlie almost had it there. Big knee to the midsection.
He's trying to put it away as quickly as possible, Mansfield. You can already see it.
Now. Get him up in that power slam position.
He's talking too much, though, Mansfield. It might have cost him there.
Yeah, big rights from Jeremiah Fresh. Gets him out of it. Up and over, though. Charlie meet him on his feet.
Reversal of his own, though.
Tit for tat for Jeremiah Fresh.
Waist lock to waist.
Beautiful low waist lock there. Able to roll him out of it. Up and
high. Is that it? Cover.
Sky high. Gets him away. And now with your official with Ariyomi.
Your winner, Jeremiah Crusher.
Got some bitches.
Proving he is still the freshest man in the room in tonight's crew. He is fresher than all